Old Jacob Markey was dead, to begin with. There's no doubt about that. And his partner, Ebenezer Scrooge, he knew it too. They had been partners for, I don't know how many years. Only he was a tight fist to both Sinner and Scrooge. And once upon a time, of all the good days of the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house.
It was cold, foggy weather. Even though the city clocks had just struck 3, it was quite dark already.
The door to Scrooge's counting house was left open so that he might keep an eye on his clerk, Bob Cratchit, who was busy copying letters. It was bitter cold in the office, but Scrooge would not let his clerk have any coal for fire. He said it cost too much money.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. It's me, your nephew. God, humbug. Christmas, humbug. You don't mean that, sure. I do. Merry Christmas. And what reason do you have to be merry? You're poor enough. Come then. What reason do you have to be so dismal? You're rich enough. God, humbug. Don't be cross, Uncle. What else
The clerk promised he would, Scrooge walked out with a growl and went home to go to bed.
But before he could even change into his nightshirt, suddenly came a terrible sound that rattled the walls of his apartment like thunder. But the noise came again, much louder this time, from the floors below, then coming upstairs, then coming straight towards his door. And into the room, right from the postmark came Marley's ghost. His body was transparent, and his face as thin, as pinched, and horrible as when he had been alive.
What do you want here? I have come to save you. Save me? Save me from what? You have one last chance of escaping my fate. All throughout the world, ours to stop the misery you could have killed while you were alive. You will be pumped into that frightening spirit. I think I'd rather not. Out there, business, you cannot hope to avoid the path I walk for all eternity. Expect the first when the clock strikes one. Expect the second on the next link at the same hour. Expect the third when the last stroke of 12 cease to vibrate. But to see me no more.
Instead, Scrooge. When I have said these words, the ghost of Aldrich of Friday disappeared, leaving Scrooge alone in his room, thoroughly frightened. He tried to say something, but couldn't quite get the words out. Instead, he went straight to bed without undressing and fell asleep in an instant.
Who are you?
I'm the ghost of Christmas past!
Long past?
No, your past!
The ghost took Scrooge's hand and led him right up through the wall. The old man found himself standing on a country road.
Do you recognize this place, Ebenezer Scrooge?
Recognize it? I grew up here. There's my old school.
Merry Christmas. I'll see you on vacation.
I have got lots of presents.
The school is closed for the holidays, but night part deserted. They still try to child neglected by the friends, left there still.
I know. It was me. Oh, I wish.
Yes, what is it?
Oh, nothing. Some children were singing at my door this afternoon. I just wish I gave them a few pennies. That's all.
The ghost of Christmas past showed him many scenes of his youth, his wonderful times, his times as an apprentice, and how he was treated in a wonderful fashion at Christmas by his employer.
I'd like to say a word or two to my clerk. Off guard just now.
He even saw the time he was turned down by a sweetheart because he'd become cold-hearted and trusted only in money.
Ebenezer, I cannot marry you. I've seen you change from the boy I found in largest, grandest hand you've ever seen.
I went once with one of your older sisters last night, and I learned a very important lesson. If you have anything to teach me, lead on.
Touch his jacket, come with me.
Away through the window they flew, and before he knew what had happened, Scrooge found himself standing in the poor section of town with the clean but cramped little house of Bob Cratchit. Those paused at the door of the stall, and Scrooge could see which like spark and dust from the boot box which fell off on his shoulder.
Spirit,
The dusty information happened all the happier.
Spirit, Bob Cratchit earns about $15 a week, but still, he left his house. Why?
The poor are in the most in the pleasant.
Devin.
Come, Belinda, my dear. You look lovely in your dress. Those ribbons add a beautiful touch. Think, Chloe, you look radical. Thank you, dear. Peter, stoke the fire to the potatoes go. And mind you don't get that jacket which your father gave you for Christmas in the water. Yes, ma'am. Whoa, Mama! They smell the ham on us. It smells like the best ham in the world. Okay, settle down. Whatever is keeping your father in tiny thin. Here's Martha, Mother. Martha. Why you're so late, dear? We had a lot of work to finish up at the record store. Well, that's all right, you poor dear. You're here now, in time for Christmas. Sit yourself down by the fire, Lord bless you. Oh no, Father's coming! It's Honey Tim. Hi, Martha. Hi. Brr, it's getting colder still out there. Well, where's our Martha? She's not coming. Not coming? Not coming on Christmas Day. Here I am! Ha ha ha! You were fooling your father. Come on, Tim. Let's go to the workhouse and play. How does little Tim behave in church? As good as gold. He told me coming home that he wished we could saw him in church. Because he was a Christian. He thought it might be pleasant for him to come back from Christmas Day to make beggars walk and blind men see. Oh, Bob, he is an inspiration. Crush or no? Peter got the ham out of the oven while everyone else prepared the table. The feast was simple, but it never tasted so good to the Cratchits as it did on Christmas Day, while they enjoyed one another's company. Look at Rilla! Right here, this is the greatest thing you've achieved in our marriage. Except for our children, of course. A Merry Christmas to us all, my dearest. God bless us, everyone.
Spirit, tell me if Tiny Tim will live.
I see a painted seat in the porch in the corner and a crotch beside an owner.
No, my Spirit, please say it will not be.
These shadows have made them to alter by the future. The child will die.
Mr. Scrooge, a toast to Mr. Scrooge, the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here so I could give him a piece of my mind. The children, Christmas Day.
Suddenly, the Cratchits' house faded from view. Scrooge and a ghost of Christmas present found themselves in the living room of Scrooge's nephew, Fred. They were gathered, the wife and several friends.
And that's how the flamingo ended up on the roof. And he said that Christmas was a humbug. What is a humbug anyway?
Well, Fred, I'm sure he's very happy on earth, and I'm sure he's very rich as well.
What of it? He doesn't make himself comfortable with it, and he doesn't do any good with it. I feel sorry for him.
Suddenly, the clock struck 12.
Suddenly Scrooge remembered the traditions told Jacob Marley's ghost, and lifting his eyes, behold a third solemn phantom, draped and hooded, coming like a mist along the ground towards him. It was shrouded in a deep